Hello, everyone. Today we are talking about the new Wonder Woman comic that recently released by Tom King. Guys, you have to read this comic book. If you have never read a comic book, I whenever Tom King wrote this book, I don't think he was writing it to write it as a comic book. He was writing it to adapt it into a movie and TV show because he's not only focusing on Wonder Woman, but he's focusing it on different aspects of these characters. I feel like each issue I am reading is an episode. Whoever thought of giving this guy the reins to Wonder Woman, you did an amazing job and need to keep making good decisions like this. This I've never read a Wonder Woman comic book in my life for one reason only. The issues were like too long. They were already in the 800s. So I was like, there's no way that I could catch up or care about this character. So as soon as I heard that Tom King was going to start his own Wonder Woman run, I was super excited. Tom King is one of the greatest writers of all time, and I'm glad DC gave him permission to start over and start with this new Wonder Woman. The thing that immediately interested me about this, the way that Tom King was talking about Wonder Woman. He said that nobody actually got Wonder Woman right except for Mr. Perez, I believe. I think it's George Perez. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but he was at George Perez's funeral, and or no, I think he was talking to George Perez or something, and he said nobody could get Wonder Woman right except for me, and he took that as a challenge, and he absolutely delivered about this book. Now, this book has something that'll it'll grab everybody. The first issue it takes place in a bar, right? In this bar, and and an Amazonian is destroying people inside this bar, and basically this causes war because he kills 10 people. Obviously these people were horrible, but the Americans are upset, right? They're mad, so they want to ban all the Amazonians, Amazons, what Amazonians. So they want to ban them all, and Tom King just does it so well. There's this little side story of the Americans going to this house to kick out some of these Amazons, and the person's like, no, I'm talking to people, and I'm trying to see because me and my wife adopted a daughter that they're two moms, and they're like, we can't leave. She has a school here, she has a life, she's not used to the Amazonian life. We're not gonna leave. And as they're doing this mom is protecting her daughter, and they know that because these guys are doing some, they're basically trying to break in to this house, and they're really evil. These guys, these Americans are really evil and really bad, and they're trying to break inside of this house, and they use unnecessary force. They even raise their guns at the Amazonian, but the mom does what any mom would do to protect their wife and their baby girl, and she ends up trying to fight these guys, and unfortunately, it leads to her death. And boom, I am captivated. I'm like, what the heck? I thought Amazonians were bulletproof. Turns out that they made some bullets to take out Amazonians. And as soon as I seen that, I was like, holy freaking cow. Wonder Woman has got a challenge. And as soon as I was reading this issue, it really wasn't focused on Wonder Woman. It was focused on the Amazonians in America. But as soon as it got to Wonder Woman, the comic book just got better. It just got increasingly better. Now, that's one of my only complaints about this comic book is that it barely focused on Wonder Woman, but the story that Tom is trying to tell, it's not just about Wonder Woman. It's about the Amazonians and the Americans. And this final boss is so amazing. And once you get to the final page, you're gonna be wanting more. This boss that works under this guy is even cooler. He's such a cool villain. I'm not sure if he existed before, but his name is Steel, and and he's a good bad guy. He's a cool bad guy. Wonder Woman, whenever she's kicking butt and this scene is super cool. The Amazonian, I actually thought it was Wonder Woman in disguise, but it wasn't. Whenever she was that whole pool fight scene, I could totally picture it being inside of an episode of Max. And this comic book is really good, man. It shows the power, everything I wanted, and I know that Wonder Woman is Tom King has brought it into light. And I've never seen the Wonder Woman movie, and if I don't see what I just seen in this book, I'm gonna be highly disappointed. This is a great start for Wonder Woman fans. I love everything. I love the artwork. I love storytelling. There's so much inside of this comic book, and I feel like this comic book is for everybody. It mentions the Justice League and how they're basically all the same. It proves how bad some authority figures could be and how important the Amazonians are inside of America. And I never thought about it. And Tom King makes you feel bad for the people that need to feel bad, and he makes you want to not like the bad guy. And whenever you are writing a character and you're writing a character like Wonder Woman, it's so hard for you to like think that she's gonna lose. But for a split second, they get her and they corner her inside of this. It's a beautiful scenery inside of the snow kind of way, and inside of the snow way, they corner her, and I am absolutely afraid of afraid that Wonder Woman might actually not survive this, even though this is her first issue. And the way she uses the lasso of truth is like nothing I've ever seen before. She uses it so perfectly and so well. I better see more of the lasso of truth. And man, dude, this book is so freaking good. It is great. I highly recommend you to go to your local comic book store and read this Wonder Woman comic book. It's great. It has Wonder Woman, Amazonians, Nobia appears, Tom King. You've done it again, my friend. You've done it again. Let me know if you've read it and what you think about it. I can't wait for issue number 2. I don't know what I want in issue number 2, and that's good because fans should never know what they want because then they just start thinking that they know better than other people, and I don't want that for myself. Tom King is doing a really good job at keeping me interested in the story, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Anyways, that's it. Enough comic books. Titans, Marvel releases tomorrow. I think I'm only going to do a video for Titans. I might have another video about Hawkgirl being Batman. But yeah, that's it. That's all it's gonna be.
Careful, I got some loved ones that depend on me. Thinking about my pops, cash and clothes and make it hard to sleep. That's why at 3 a.m. I'm counting money instead of counting sheep. And I ain't stopping till I make it. I got some promises to keep.